Hi, beautiful people. Good morning and welcome to DBS This Morning, the show that will always wake you up with the good vibes and still keep you in the know. Of course, by now, I think you know I'm Chayla Mendez, your morning host. And right now is just another beautiful day on DBS This Morning. And we're going to wake you up in the know with our morning news highlights.
A good morning. A teenager who was shot in the head at Foisor Babonneau is the island's 53rd homicide victim. Alva Cole was attending a football match in the area when that incident occurred.
I was on the field watching football, and then my brother called me and said he just had another shooting for us, so where my brother. So I told him Alva was just there by me. Let me go and check on him. When I was passing, I see somebody watching a picture. When I see my brother.
Cole would have been entering the 5th form in September. Police continue to appeal to anyone with information which could help the investigation to come forward. On August 16th, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre made a $20,000 donation to the Ayanola Council for the Advancement of Rastafari on behalf of the government of St. Lucia to support their program of activities to commemorate the legacy of Marcus Mosiah Garvey. In making the presentation, the Prime Minister encouraged more young St. Lucians to become acquainted with the life and teachings of Marcus Garvey. He also repeated government's desire to have African history take a more prominent position in the local schools.
A lot of that is still relevant today. So this is just a small contribution. And we know that we've said that in the Ministry of Education that African history has to be promoted. We cannot be afraid of our past because of the errors or the gains of the past. That's why we are here today. So I'm very proud to be associated. The government is very proud to be associated in the observance of the birthday of Marcus Garvey. We're very proud, and we hope that icon, that they've continued to maintain that position.
The Ayanola Council for the Advancement of Rastafari has been very strident in calls for African history to be made a compulsory part of the local curriculum. The Mount of Olives Seventh-day Adventist Church is continuing its anti-littering campaign. The church, based in Grand Riviere, Grosley, teamed up with the St. Lucia Solid Waste Management Authority on Sunday to clean up Grand Riviere and its environs.
We are all responsible for the upkeeping of our community because, as I said before, it is paramount to our health and our life. I would say to everyone, please let us stop the littering, especially people who are in vehicle. Most times I see people just throw things through the window, even from the minibuses. And I believe that the minibus driver should have signs in their vehicle to say, do not litter. Because if we continue to litter, somebody else have to pass and pick it up. And it has a great impact on our health and even our community. So therefore, let us stop the littering. Let us keep our island clean and simply beautiful.
The cleanup activity is part of a broader campaign aimed at making littering socially unacceptable while tackling the lack of education about its environmental impacts. Dwayne Dwight, a small business owner and mixologist from St. Lucia, has been inspired by the Olympic success of sprinter Julian Alfred. As the founder of Let's Drink and Bond, a line of bottled cocktails, he has seized the opportunity to create a new cocktail called Fast We Going in honor of Julian Alfred's remarkable achievements at the recent Olympics.
So Let's Drink and Bond is actually a learning institute where I teach my years of experience into the battling industry and so much other things that pertain into that. So here today, I decided to put my arts and craft into a bottle, which is called the Classics. So we have a few variations of those. Yeah. So we have a few variations of those. One of my favorite would be the Fast We Going, inspired by Juju, our gold and silver medal winner for the island of St. Lucia.
His cocktail drink line is available on Saturdays at the Soufriere bus terminal. In addition to the popular Fast We Going drink, there are 6 other bottled drinks to choose from and to enjoy. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope that you got everything that you needed out of our morning news highlights. And of course, this is the point in the show where we regroup and get ready to bring you lots more. So please don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick commercial break and then we'll be right back. Good people, it is DBS This Morning and we are back to bring you even more in this segment. We want to share the news because we are celebrating a young lady who is headed off on a basketball scholarship. So I hope this inspires somebody at home because the possibilities are out there. So let's hear this story from Carrie Ann Lewis. Hi everybody, good morning family. This is going to be a story that you don't want to miss and hopefully it will inspire somebody at home to get up and pursue their passions or make a move towards that. So today I have Carrie Ann here with us and she's a very talented female basketball player. Girl power. And with that being said, she has gotten some amazing news and she's soon to be traveling to head off on a basketball scholarship. Now I think that's amazing and this is where we're going to start, but first of all, thank you for being here and how are you feeling
Thanks
today?
for having me. I feel relaxed, I feel okay, comfortable.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Now with that being said, let's get all into basketball and how you started with this journey before we get into all the exciting news. But where did this start for you?
Okay, so it started in the year 2019. I was going on a little lime and then I just happened to wander in the gardens where I saw a bunch of young athletes just playing and they looked like they were just having fun. And from there, it's just been basketball. So that's where the interest started.
Wow.
Yes.
And around what age were you? Because I know you're 18 now, correct?
Yes.
And so how old were you when you discovered basketball?
Around 13.
Oh,
13
wow.
14,
All right,
yes.
so that's like a good solid 5 years in.
Yeah.
Nice. So let's move on to what's the exciting news that came to my door. And of course, you already know that you're heading off on this basketball scholarship. So what is your mood and the feeling right now for this sort of experience?
Honestly, it's a lot to take in at once. It's overwhelming, but I'm very excited to see what it brings, to see the windows that I can open up for athletes coming after me. There are a lot of young female especially basketball athletes that I do train with, so I'm looking forward to kind of paving a way for them as well.
Good stuff. And you know what, if what Julian Alfred has done is not testament to just follow your dreams and don't let the odds be anything to hold you back, you know, I'm hoping that's something to inspire you too. And
Yes.
again, like you said, you're paving the way for the others after you. So what you decide to do when you head over there, you know, the level of focus and commitment is you setting that pathway for all the others behind. So
Yes.
not to make you feel any more pressured, but just saying as well too. Now, what is it that you love about basketball?
I love how it makes me feel. Like, no matter what I'm going through, no matter my mood, I could just get on the court and just know it's like a stress reliever. You know, I just get on the court, just free my mind. That feeling is something that people thrive for, and the fact that I can get it in something that I love is amazing.
Nice.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm excited too because we see a lot more exposure for the male athletes. That's just generally speaking.
Okay.
And I think this is something amazing for females as well because, you know, we see the WNBA, but of course, if we look at the contrast of, you know, support, etc., the NBA still gets more than WNBA. So, you know, we want to keep seeing that push and that move, and our young ladies who are into the athletics and basketball specifically do that. So what would you say to any young lady right now, no matter the age, because we have so many age ranges, we could have a 5-year-old watching right now, but what would you say to those at home, especially if they think they'd like to try out the sport? What would you say to them, especially our young ladies?
My pushing force has been God gave me this dream for a reason. So if you know that you have not only interest, but you have a passion for something, whether it be sports related, no matter what it may be, the sky is really the limit. Put in the work. We all know what we need to do. Mm-hmm. But like I said earlier, the hard part is just getting up and just doing what we have to do. So as long as we overcome that, we'll be good. So to any athlete watching, just work hard and do everything that you have to do to get to where you want to be.
Good stuff. Yes. You see, coming from the lady who just casually went into the gardens, and look at where it's leading her now. So this story can be yours as well. Let me ask you one other question, because this just came to mind too.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about where you headed off to, and obviously the nature of that scholarship,
Okay,
because
so
I'm sure inquiring minds at home would like to know.
All right, for sure. I'm going to a JUCO college. It's called Baltimore Community City College. That's in Maryland. So it's a big cultural jump, but I'm excited for everything that it holds.
Good stuff. And obviously it's going to be new experiences.
Yes.
It's not the island, and I can say that for jumping over to the UK, but you know, it's what you make of it and take advantage of all your opportunities. And I know you have a good support system in terms of your family as well as the coaches and, you know, your team members as well. So what is that feeling from your support team around you?
It makes the journey easier for sure, especially if Coach Colleen, she is responsible for most of the administrative part of it. So the fact that I don't really have to worry about that too much. Sponsors, people that believe in me, people that would just come out just to watch me. It's been really easy. Yeah, so I just appreciate everybody for coming out and, you know, showing that support for me.
All right. Well, guess what? We still have one more person to chat with regards to this topic, but we want to wish you all the best. Super proud, and I'm very honored that I got to meet you. So we are going to be following this story as well. And again, we're wishing you all the best, Carrie Ann.
Yes, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Family, good morning. So I know it's a little too early in the morning to be up to mischief, but guess what? We're going to be up to it. And in this segment, I want to tell you a little bit about an in-house success story of ours. Let me just, you know, casually just take a little rest on this vehicle as well that may or may not be owned by the person you're about to see next. But he goes by the name of Kwame, once had a nickname Megs. Right now, I'm going to call him Mega Megs because he is our in-house success story, especially when it comes to Bweelzfit lifestyle. And you'll come to understand what I mean by that. So right now, we want to introduce the world to not just Kwame, our cameraman and editor here at DBS, but Mega Megs, the now buff, super focused, dedicated to his fitness, whomever he has become. It is all about Kwame, so yeah. And he's going to be mad about this one. Let's go. Hey family, good morning. And listen, we have some more extended family, more team members right here from DBS. I don't even know if to introduce him as Megs because he clearly doesn't fit the nickname anymore. It's only been 2 years that I'm out and this man has just transformed his body. And this is why he's here today, because he's also wondering, why do you want to interview me? I had to tell him, listen, it's not an exam, so relax. We're having a conversation because we see him as one of our in-house success stories when it comes to Bweelzfit lifestyle and keeping that fit and focused movement. Now, you know, we've been doing summer board, we've been doing carnival booty, you've been seeing Kwame here, but what you may not know is he's part of the origin stories of that because we met Bweels back in 2019, just before the pandemic, and that summer we decided to try to get fit in 30 days in time for carnival. Kwame at that time was my cameraman and he joined in on the shoots, and that's where his fitness journey started. And trust me, y'all will see that transformation, some of these befores. Right now, you might be seeing something, and yes, believe it or not, that is him on the screen. So, Kwame, thank you for being here. Whether or not you wanted to, you didn't have a choice because he's on the payroll, so he had to do this. You're a team member, but thank you for being here. And to be very honest, all jokes aside, we're very impressed and very proud of you because you're displaying what we're trying to get our viewers to do as well, to get focused, to be disciplined, and to be consistent. And we feel like you match those values. Kwame doesn't play by the gym at all. So thank you for being here with me and taking all my stress.
Yeah, I'm fine. No problem. I'm happy to be here too.
Good. Well, let's talk about the origins of that because it's all about health and fitness in this segment. This, for sure, we can say started in 2019 for you, watching me be tortured by Bweels, and you got in on the vibe. So let's talk about the starting of that and what made you want to get in on the workouts.
Well, I always wanted to join a gym,
right?
But I never got the opportunity to join the gym, right? Now, when we met Bweels and we started that, that was the 60-day challenge?
A 30-day,
30-day
challenge.
Yeah. So I say, okay, well, that's the opportunity for me to join the gym one time. My boss tell me, well, yeah, you can start working out too. So, and that's how I end up working out. So until then, I'm still working out.
No, but you know what's interesting too? When you started, obviously, Wheels always stresses to us, good form is more important than getting the reps done. So we used to tease Kwame so much. Do you remember those days? We'd laugh and give you jokes on the form and how you'd be doing certain or executing certain moves. Obviously, they were correcting you along the way, but I feel like it's just showing, you were green. We didn't know. We're not the experts, but we gave you enough flack for that. But you still kept pushing through. So, what's been one of the main things that has kept you this focused and this disciplined?
Okay, well, I know what I want to achieve in the gym. I seen different videos with guys working out and seeing their body. So, so that motivate me and want to get my body like that. That's why from 2019 until now, I'm still gymming.
Now, what would you say as well to other people here? Because we've also stressed on that. It's not just what you're doing at the gym, but what you do when you leave. The work has to continue. Case in point, managing your stress levels. How are you eating to support your goals? So let's talk about some of the things that you are doing to support your fitness goals.
Okay, well, I know from day one, Bulls was saying sleeping helps a lot. It's a big part of it. So you have to make sure you rest. That's why now I try to go to bed early, try to get 8 hours of rest for the most. I do stay up late. And to be honest, down here, trying to eat a lot of natural stuff instead of taking the whey protein, it's kind of expensive.
Right.
But I try to go natural. Even my news director tell me try to go natural. So I try to eat a lot of natural stuff instead of the whey protein and stuff. Yeah, so that's like basically it.
Now, we're going to share to the viewers his in house nickname because I have crowned him as our official tuck shop called Massey Megs, because if you ever pass by his desk on any given day, you're most likely going to see a hand of bananas. You're going to see cucumbers. You may see tomatoes. You may see a bowl of food. He has everything spread out, and we always go shopping because he's our lifesaver. That's how prepared he is for himself, but it's almost like he's feeding the entire department because that's how dedicated he is. And every day religiously he is coming stocked up, and by extension it saves our lives. So we see you doing that shopping and preparing, and not to mention on an afternoon straight from work, if you're looking for Kwame past a certain time, you already know if that car isn't there, he's at the gym. And a little birdie told me you've been dabbling in training new gym members that have come as well. So I'm like, oh, now we're getting to the evolution of trainer Megs coming through. So tell us a little bit about that, because we do see and know that you're helping out at the gym as well in the capacity of helping to train others.
Well, during the carnival season, it was kind of hectic for the trainers, and sometimes they have to train like 3, 4, 6 people. So if I dare and I can help out, I chip in to help out. Yeah, so that's how I end up knowing some other people and helping out them in the gym.
Now, what is one of the biggest things, if you look back on where you started and obviously how you were with your before and what you've achieved so far? How does that make you feel? Do you have these moments where you can actually just sit and really recognize how significant, all the hard work you've put in?
To be honest, when I watch pictures from before, I don't even know to believe that was me. And I used to put vests thinking, well, I wasn't really thinking I have body, but I used to put vests, not knowing I was so small. When I watch now and watching the pictures before, I was like, wow, that was me. I couldn't believe that was me. Huh?
Well, listen, that was me when I landed. I was like, is that really Kwame? What's going on? So, St. Lucia, this is why we're here. It's very doable. It's very realistic for you to hit and achieve whatever your fitness goal is. He's part of the Bweelzfit lifestyle team and part of the Origins, and he has transformed himself. Are you still working on transformation, or are you in maintenance mode now?
No, I'm still working because I'm trying to reach 200 pounds.
Ooh, okay.
I was on 150, 153. And no matter how hard I push, no, I wasn't going up. But then I took like a week or 2 weeks off gym. And when I went back to the gym, I go on the scale and I was like, I see I going up. But because sometimes it's good if you take like a week off or 2 weeks and then go back in the gym. Then you see progress like that too. Yeah. And gymming is like, it have to be like a lifestyle. You have to make sure whatever you're doing in your day, you have to put gym. You have to add a gym to it.
Yeah.
because it's very important. Because some people, you see they come 1 week or 2 days, then you're not seeing them again. I know everybody busy, we have stuff to do, but you have to try to squeeze in a little gym, even though it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. Try to squeeze it in. Again, it's like a lifestyle. So that's my lifestyle.
Well, there we go. That was straight from Mega Megs right now. And you can do this too. We're still on this journey with Summerboard, so make sure you keep catching us 6:30 p.m. just before the nightly news. And yeah, that's my transformation buddy. So I'm still working on my goals in my new mommy makeover body, but we'll get there. It's the consistency and also a little teamwork. And I think right about now I feel hungry, so let me go shop at Massy Megs, and we'll see you next time.
It's tough. I gave him a long run, all the way from VG to Deriso, jump over Soufre, zoom through Pavé, and back in the gym just to come and say good morning, you guys. So today, I'm going to give you all a series of exercises called functional training, meaning everyday movements that requires breathing, quick movements, mental focus, and stamina. So I'm going to use my mask, which is going to make the exercise a lot more difficult, but it's going to help regulate my breathing. So when I'm done with it and I start breathing, I can breathe properly. It helps for your cardiovascular. It really does. Try to invest in one of these masks. So, you're going to follow me. We're going to start with a series of exercises, just drop it into the others. So we're going to look to do about 8 or 10 exercises in less than 5 minutes. So we're going to start warming up with jumping jacks, and we're going to go into it. So the first one is jumping jacks, so we're going to go. "18, 19, 20, we're jogging. We're jogging, we're jogging. Let's go, follow me, we're jogging. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'll move it because maybe your guys are not hearing me. So we're going jogging. Now we're going to do jump squats. Ensure that your knees don't pass your toes. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to the side. Stretch it. Stretch it. Stretch it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the body active. 8, 9, and 10. We go back into jogging. We're jogging, we're jogging. And then we're going to go into burpees. Come on, let's go. 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're jogging. Woo! Guys, working out. I never said it's not easy, but it's worth it. All right, we're jogging. Then we're going to squat and knee raises. Cross. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What we're going to do now, we're going to squat and come up on our toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. 2-second breather. Was it burning? No, we're not resting. We're going to go down. We need some push-ups now. We're going to do some push-up variation in 1. So we're going to start with close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Medium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, stand so you got it. Wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spider. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going knee push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still working. Find something we get in that burn. Incline. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're working, we're feeling the burn. We're exceeding our own expectations today. Decline. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you didn't know, this was an exercise. We're going to do some wall push-ups. So yeah, we're getting it done too. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're finishing up with quick stretches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. So I'm not sure if you guys didn't feel that. I felt it for y'all. Easy, explosive exercise. Catch your breath. And you feel better. Get a nice warm cup of tea. Get your protein shake. Get your lean meals on. And reward the body. Remember, it's a fit and focused lifestyle. And at Bweelzfit Lifestyle, we're getting fit and ripped even while trying. Good morning.
Hey there! Once again, you've caught me a little bit off guard, but it's okay because I had to stop and take a moment to appreciate the beautiful things, yet simple things in life, and lots of beauty around all of us. And I think with that being said, something I've been learning that I want to share with you is that we have to find the moment in our day that we can take a pause to just stop and appreciate everything around us. And with that being said, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you, beautiful souls who take the time out to be part of this every morning. So we're going to continue to deliver. We're going to continue keeping you in the know as well as bringing you the good vibes. So please don't miss us. Yes, we're wrapping up right now. Go off and have a great day. And tomorrow we'll be back with so much more. So please come back. We'll be waiting for more DBS this morning. Bye.